Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. There is no substitute for hard work. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. The chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. The value of an idea lies in the using of it. There's a way to do it better, find it. The three great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are hard work, stick-to-itiveness, and common sense. The doctor of the future will give no medicine but will instruct his patient in the care of the human frame, in diet, and the cause and prevention of disease. Discontent is the first necessity of progress. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. The best thinking has been done in solitude. The worst has been done in turmoil. The reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it usually goes around wearing overalls looking like hard work. Hell, there are no rules here, we're trying to accomplish something. I have friends in overalls whose friendship I would not swap for the favor of the kings of the world. We don't know a millionth of 1% about anything. Religion is all bunk. Nonviolence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. What you are will show in what you do. Your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. To have a great idea, have a lot of them. Restlessness is discontent and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man and I will show you a failure. I never did anything by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident, they came by work. Anything that won't sell, I don't want to invent. Its sale is proof of utility, and utility is success. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man and I will show you a failure. I find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. Waste is worse than loss. The time is coming when every person who lays claim to ability will keep the question of waste before him constantly. The scope of thrift is limitless. Great ideas originate in the muscles. Nearly every man who develops an idea works it up to the point where it looks impossible, and then he gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. I start where the last man left off. Maturity is often more absurd than youth and very frequently is most unjust to youth. There is far more opportunity than there is ability. When I have fully decided that a result is worth getting, I go ahead of it and make trial after trial until it comes. It is astonishing what an effort it seems to be for many people to put their brains definitely and systematically to work. What a man's mind can create, man's character can control. The body is a community made up of its innumerable cells or inhabitants. I know this world is ruled by infinite intelligence. Everything that surrounds us, everything that exists, proves that there are infinite laws behind it. There can be no denying this fact. It is mathematical in its precision. Results. Why, man, I have gotten a lot of results. I know several thousand things that won't work. I am proud of the fact that I never invented weapons to kill. His genius he was quite content in one brief sentence to define, of inspiration 1%, of perspiration 99. One might think that the money value of an invention constitutes its reward to the man who loves his work. But I continue to find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. They say President Wilson has blundered. Perhaps he has, but I notice he usually blunders forward.